How are you? How is everyone? I know I've been doing a lot of videos lately, but I have baseball all during the week, so I'm trying to catch up and do some stuff and provide some videos for you folks out there in the real world. Hello, Mr. All About Vehicles. Hey, Keenan. Tonight's demo is going to be on um, showing you the new YouTube Live studio. So let's get right to it. I'm going to do a screen share so you can see that. The new YouTube Live studio. So I'm gonna go really quick, so you can always come back and uh, we'll just go through the slides so you can kind of see. All right, so the first one, when you first open your YouTube Live studio now, you can see all the different areas. And the key here is this is what a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I can't find my way around. I don't know what I'm doing, etc. Let's just go over some of these areas. This section over here, you can kind of see, this shows you the dashboard, videos, analytics, comments, transcriptions, monetize, and other features. This is all for, and be sure to send feedback too. That's a key one down there. This section right here is all about my YouTube studio and the sections of that area. This you can kind of tell also. If you look, this right here shows you that I'm on the dashboard. So it always turns red for me, whichever one I'm on. Okay. The next thing is, so we're in the dashboard, and since we're on the dashboard, you can see this whole area here is your dashboard. Okay, so the whole main area. This is kind of nice, kind of tells you like currently in these 28 days where I stand. Oh my goodness. Christina, why are you awake? I love it. She says, oops, hold on a second. Let me clear this. I love it. She says, why are you awake? Well, because I'm doing this video because I have baseball all week. And Keenan says, I like the new YouTube Live studio. Hey, Christina, that's awesome. Look at that. And he says, good night. Good night. And look at Christina. Thank you so much. I sound a little stuffy. Oh, he talking about Keenan. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. That is so awesome of you to do that. I really do appreciate that. It's so kind of you. Okay, so back to the video. I have to show my appreciation because I really appreciate that kind of stuff. So anyway, so one thing is kind of cool. Like I said, like right here, you have the last 28 days, you have watch time. It shows you revenue that you've got so far, you know, what your views are up to, all this kind of stuff, how many subscribers, all kinds of informative stuff along the side there, just on the main page. This is kind of a splash page. The other thing that's kind of cool on this is you can change these. Like if this is inside creator insider, and then news that's going on, you can click these and toggle through. If you click on these little arrows here, you can kind of see the stuff that's showing you. And I'm going to go quickly on this. Okay. You can always come back and watch this again. And this one always shows you your last video, and you can go to the analytics on that video and see the comments on that video. So again, I'm going really fast. So, next would be, once you're in the video section, if you'll notice, there are two sections here. One is uploads and one is live. And it defaults, pretty sure it defaults straight to the uploads section. Okay, not live. So when you're there, it shows you all the parts of the video. All right. You can always filter. If you look right here, you can see filter on this section. It shows up right here. This is a little filter, this little down arrow that it has there. You can see it's kind of right here. You would click that and you type in. And I believe in my example, I type in the word virtual, which we will test right now to see. Yes, I typed in the word virtual. And what happens here is this is one of my largest ones as far as views goes, that's quite a few, 14,000 views. It's a big one for me. I know that's not anything for a lot of you guys, but for me, that's a big one. So title contains virtual. So that's how you can do filtering. You can filter it in the title and the description. You can filter all different kinds of ways. Keep in mind, if you're on the live and you don't have one in your live ones that's called virtual, you won't find it. So make sure you're in the right area, because I've made that mistake before. When you're doing your filter, do your filter for uploads. If you're doing your filter for live, make sure you choose one of those two. Okay, now on to the next thing. Let's go to, okay, right here. I wish they would keep this on here. You see how there's empty space, and this is something that I send feedback on all the time. There's empty space here, so why just have an empty space? Go ahead and put these little icons. Okay, that's just my opinion. So hello, Eric. How are you? He said he wants to come in and say, what's up? What's up? How are you? Hey, Chris, how are you? Off to bed. Have a good stream. Thank you very much. I'm doing a late one just to get this out, because I know I have baseball all week. So I just wanted to do one. Everybody can come watch later if you want to. But right here, if you hover over this right here, this little icon, you can view this video, this particular video on YouTube. And then I'm going to show you next the three dots to show you options that you have after that. So let's get on to the next one. The next one, here are the options that it gives you right in here. This is the section. It says you can edit the title and description. You can get a shareable link, download, and delete. There's lots of things that repeat, which is kind of cool. So you have this. Remember, I am on this individual video right here that I'm doing this stuff. I can also click, you see where that's blue title, because I'm highlighted it. You can, when you edit the title and description, if you click that blue title or any one of these video, if you click it, it'll also take you to the title and edit description. So that's kind of cool on that. Next, we're going to go to, all right, here we are. This is when it goes into that video. Here's what you see. This is the cool thing that I like. I think is a really cool. I use this all the time because of all the different areas and sections. One of my favorite is that they now have a preview where you can actually preview the video yourself. If I need to make a quick copy of this video, I can do it right there. There's the link. I can get the title, change it from public to unlisted or whatever I want to do. I can go to the playlist section, card section. I can edit my tags, add a thumbnail right here. Use one of the ones that they want you to. I don't ever use those. I put a big X there. I don't have an X, but that's okay. And then you can always edit your description and your the title. You can always change those and edit those right here. The cool thing is if these little question marks, if you see these little question marks right here, when you hover over it, it gives you a nice, cool little box that comes up and gives you a little bit more detail about that specific thing. So kind of cool. Let's go on to the next thing. Again, I'm doing it quick. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in there too. So on this section, so you can see all of my tags, the end screen cards. Notice what it does right now till they get this added in. They have right here where these little boxes that actually take you out to the old editing of cards and the old editing of end screens. Still allows you to do it, but it takes you back out to studio, and then you can come back. That's kind of a neat way of doing it. Just so till the new stuff comes out. Next, view on YouTube. If you hover over this top part, if you hover over this top square up here, you can see you can view on YouTube. Actually, I'll do it like this so that way. There you go. And I see Modern Day Tech. He says the video I put out today was all done in studio. It was a pain, but I got to learn it. Yeah, exactly. I think it's like anything. You have to learn different things and get it just, to me, this is just natural now. I'm loving it, but it's a personal thing, how what you're used to and that kind of thing. I'm really starting to get a feel for all the different parts of it and everything. Let's go on to, if you go to analytics, now you can always see one thing. This is about the video, so let me go back one. So remember, I'm on the video. So if you notice all of these things on the left, I just want to verify and show with you, all of these menus change because now it's tied to this specific video. You can tell by here, these menus all change. Remember, it said videos and all that other stuff. Now this is only about this particular video. So that's one of the cool things that I think, that it gives you stats and stuff like that on this particular one. So let's look at that a little bit. And like I said, there's the next. If I click on analytics, this gives me the analytics on this particular video. It tells me everything about it. I can see more and do other stuff, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. Next thing on the list is editor. If you see right here, this shows you the editor. I have not used this, but it does have some features of like adding an ad break or a blur, and then you can trim on either side and stuff like that. So it has some tools, haven't used them, but something like this that I'm doing live and I wanted to go back and edit it, I think I would be able to do that. So that's kind of cool. Next one is comments. If you look right here, you can see I'm in the comment section. And like I said, it always turns red. And then I have right here in this section, I have public, held for review, and likely spam. Now this is just on this individual video. Remember, I'm still on this video in comments, not for my whole channel. Okay. I'll go back in just a second on the whole channel and you'll see that in just a second. Okay. So here, there are comments for the whole channel. Now, if you look at the top now, you notice that I wanted to show you this because there's no video up there. There's nothing up there. This way I know it's the channel, and how I know it's the channel also is I have right here, I have my logo, I have the dashboard. Remember how I had the dashboard, videos, analytics, comments, transcripts. Okay. I got all those. Okay. Just so you can see those and you can see where we are on that. So now I know I'm in here. And if you notice now, it's quite different. I have public. Here's all my public ones, held for review, and then likely spam. And here's what's interesting is you may find out that you may have some that are listed as spam, but you know they're not. So for example, I'm going to show you some of these right here. Held for review. I can put them in, leave them out. I can put them in. A lot of times when there's links added, you can see if that link is relevant or a hashtag. You can see a lot of these come up because of that. The other thing is likely spam. You can see these ones, especially the ones that has like just a link or just a bunch of words. But then a couple of these, like this one and this one, are pretty good. So I want to save those. So that's kind of a neat way and a good place to set it up for review. Now, one thing is if it doesn't have a feature right now, like you got your dashboard, video, analytics, comments, you have all those, right? But this section right here, when you open up other features, it gives you a chance to bounce out and go over to playlists because they don't have it in yet, live events because they don't have it in yet, live stream now, all this kind of stuff. It lets you go over there till they get it added and built in. So that's kind of cool. I like that they do that ahead of time. Now, right here, now we're on the live section. If you notice, I switched over. You can kind of see that I went from uploads to live. Okay. And it's highlighted blue. So I know that. Okay. So now I'm there. If you look, there's like I have upcoming events. Okay. So let me go to, here's upcoming events. You can see all those. These are my upcoming events. And then here's live replay. Live replay is anything down below there. And you can scroll down. There's tons of them because I've done a lot of live videos. I do a lot of live videos. So that's why they're down there. So that's the sections that divides the two. Okay. You still have all the same choices in these videos over here. You have analytics, comments, etc., but we're in the video section. Okay. So even under live. So you just want to make sure where you are when you're doing that. Okay. Go to next. So if I wanted to do a live event, so let's go back one. Let me go previous screen. If I want to actually create a live event, I'm going to go to this other features. If you remember back there, other features, and I want to do live events. If I want to do that, I would click this live events. Okay. I wanted you to see that, and then go ahead a couple of videos so you can see, boom, boom. Okay, it goes to the same live events page that you're used to. The cool thing here, though, is if you notice up here, you can return to live studio. So they're basically just letting you go use that, but return back to the live studio once you've created your event. That's kind of cool. So let's go to the next one. And then once you've created that, it's kind of cool. You can access your live control room from right here. This little icon changes in the live section. Instead of being able to view on YouTube, you can see view in the live control room. So you can go straight to your control room when you're ready to go live. That's kind of neat. I like that. Same options with the 3 dots. You still have those same options you had before. And if we go to the next screen, you'll see here's those same ones that we saw before. Edit, I can edit the title and all that kind of stuff. View on YouTube. Here's where I have a chance to view on YouTube, get shareable link. If I want to share this out with somebody, I can do that. Get all that right here in one area. So that can be useful and helpful for people. Okay. I like Chris. Let's see. Chris Conco Vlog says, of course, I'm still here. Got my attention. I never used Studio Beta. Well, good. Maybe this will intrigue you to go out and do it. Go out and use it. Like I said, I think I've started using it more and more, and just because I know that's what's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. So we might as well get used to it. So anyway, here's the main section inside here. Lots of stuff in here. Okay. You got upcoming event. It tells you that. It's got details. You can get analytics. There won't be analytics or anything that right now because it's brand new. But we do have the title section, the description. You can edit the description and add some tags ahead of time, which is kind of nice. Add a custom thumbnail before it actually goes out there. That's kind of nice before you go live, in case you forgot or didn't do it before. Same things and same features here. You have the preview, the share, get the YouTube link, the file name of it, visibility, whether it's public, unlisted, all that kind of stuff. You have all those choice playlist, cards, and screens. You can do all of that. Some of that I think is dimmed out until you actually record and go through it. But I just wanted to show you that page real quick so you can kind of go through. Christina says, I've been using Studio. I'm liking it okay. Just takes time to learn it. Exactly. It's like anything that you learn new. I totally agree with you on that. Okay, let's go to the next page. And like on the next page, this is kind of cool. This is when I did my live, the one that I did today that was a live stream. If you notice, this is a video that has already been, because it's got the name of it and it's already done. It's here's a basic info on it. I have the title. I have this. I have all the tags I added. I entered a thumbnail, special thumbnail. And that's how I'm bringing comments up today is StreamYard. If you haven't checked that out, checked out my video on that. Again, all the same things. They're making it pretty consistent with all this stuff and having all this. You can look at the video, the analytics, the editor, comments, all that kind of stuff. All that stays consistent once you're in there, once you're in that section. I know I'm pointing all over the screen, but it's a way to let you guys see where I'm going and what I'm doing. Chris says, looks like they added a bunch of stuff. I stopped using it because it kept ending up in Creator Studio anyways. Yeah, no, they've got a lot. I mean, there's a lot in here, and I've really come to enjoy it and getting used to it. And they're going to make the move this year sometime. They keep saying this year, so might as well get used to it, because A lot of people wait to the end, you know, all the kinks are out and all that kind of stuff. Let's go straight to the next one. Okay, in the up at the top, let me go back to this one. You can see up in this section right here, there's advanced and basic. We were in the basic section. We're going to go to the advanced section in the next slide. Okay, so let's go to that slide. Okay, so now I'm in the advanced section. This is kind of neat. This is pretty cool. One thing that I like is I can do ahead of time when I'm setting this stuff up. That I like to do sometimes is right here. I can sort by top, by like top comments, show all comments. It has languages. You can select a language if you something different. What category you're in, all this normal stuff that they have on the old one. It's kind of cool. Let's see here. Modern Day Techie, are you using StreamYard now? Yes, I am. That's how I'm bringing your comment up on screen so everyone else can see it. So yes. And yes, the move is coming. Lots of buzz. Yep, that is very true. Very true. Yeah, I love the fact that I can bring your comments right up on screen. So that's why I'm using StreamYard, and the ease of use of it, just really, really super for live. And so that's why I'm just trying it out and testing it. And you can still see, I still have my background. You can see on my video. I have my background back here with my normal Game of Thrones because I'm bringing an OBS virtual camera inside here. So that's how I do that. It's really kind of cool. Okay, let's go move on to the next slide. If you look, okay, this is kind of cool too. So I get the analytics of this individual video. This is where I am, the analytics. It kind of tells me all of the stuff about the video. There's some stuff down below here that I don't have on screen. Again, I'm not going to go into great detail, just kind of show you that this. One thing is cool though, and I think I did this, is see more. I think that's where I go with this. So I'm going to make sure before I say that, but I believe it is. Let me go there and see. Yeah. So I see more. What's cool is I did this on my game show, on my latest game show. You can kind of see this. Let me go back one. Hold on a second. Let me go here. Yeah. Okay. So the game show, you can kind of see all the stats on that. And this is one thing that I like about it is this section down here is I can see all of the stats on these particular things, which is kind of cool. Then one thing that I like to do, this is kind of neat. It's a feature that I think is a big deal. Is right up here where it's, oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back so you can kind of see. If you look in the top right, see where it says compare to, I can compare this to another plus word game. So if I already had a plus word game and you do something on a consistent basis, I can go here and I'm going to type in show number 125 because I want to compare 125 to 126. And sure enough, it comes up. So I select the plus word game show. Once I select that, I go to there. And this is what it looks like when you first come on there. When you're looking for something, I can search for something, recent, all videos and groups, but I want to search across my channel up at the top is what I did. So now if you look, this is really quite awesome. I think I can compare show 126 to 125. And if you notice the color purple and then the color green at the top bar, that gives you the purple. You can see the purple line right here and the green line here, and you can kind of see how those all compare. But what's really cool is I got a direct comparison right here to those two. I can see watch time, I can compare views, and I can compare that. I love comparing videos. Really very intriguing and I really like that a lot. Let's see. Okay, this is Chris says, I started a StreamYard account, but I was expecting software. It looks like it's cloud-based subscription type thing. It is very much a cloud-based, really awesome. And Arthur says, did I miss a lot? Yes, I'm almost done. But that's okay. You can always come back and rewatch this. So it's really cool. So anyway, I'm on the analytics part of it. And that is really the whole thing that I wanted to cover today, talking about YouTube. There's so much more out there about this, and I just touched on it. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that we talk about in features, and I try and bring up helpful tips that I do in our paid for community. You guys are welcome to join that community if you ever want to. I wanted to do this video, get this thing out. We'll not be doing a show Wednesday, probably doing a game show on Friday, but it all depends on baseball and weather and stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody coming. I appreciate everybody coming out. I love doing the stream and doing it this way and kind of giving you a live. It's kind of like my Wednesday show, but kind of more of show and tell and showing you stuff. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. Anybody that's watching the replay, please put comments down there. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything you wanted to know more or further. Maybe we can bring it up in a future video. Thank you so much, Christina. One last time, I do want to share that I do appreciate your super chat tonight. That was really nice of you. And there it is again. Thank you so much. I love the support that we get out there, and that's pretty awesome. Chris, now you can go to bed. I know Chris has been trying to. There you go. See, there he goes. Okay. He says, thanks. Night, everyone. Greg says, great video. I've been avoiding New Studio for a while, so it's nice to learn something. Absolutely love it. I think it's important that we start learning some of this stuff. Thanks for doing this. Of course. Absolutely. Are you kidding? I love it. And yes, Arthur says, thanks, Michael. Look at the replay. Yes, please do. This will be a good one because it'll show you all the sections and different parts, and you can learn what some of the stuff is. There's a lot more details that I did not dig into. But I tell you, I really like it. Once you get used to it, it's like anything, you have to learn it. Like kind of like what Christina said earlier too. Once you learn the steps and anything new, anything new is really, it's kind of like that. So, thanks everybody for coming. I will see you. Good night, Christina. Yep. And then, Greg says, hey to Modern Day Tech. Yes. Good night, all. We appreciate you. Good night, everyone. Good night, as Christina says there. Andrew just sent my nephew home and we'll catch a replay. Sorry, I missed the live session. No worries. I'm up late and I got to go to work in the morning, so I don't know why I'm here either, Andrew. So thank you, folks. I appreciate you. I'm going to end the broadcast and we will talk to you later. Hold on. I have to put this one up only because you said it the last minute. Greg, you got to go on Michael's game show. He's right. You do. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate your support. He said, great job, Michael. I appreciate that. Thank you. I see I could sit here all night. I better get off while I can. There's Modern Day Tech says, good night. I love bringing these comments in, though. I love it so much because it makes you guys right there as a part of it. So good night, all. Good night. Stop. I'm stopping right now. Bye.